When life gets tough, our first instinct is often to harden ourselves. We tense up, we resist, we fight back with all our might. We think that by being hard, we're being strong. We build walls, we clench our fists, and we brace for impact. But what if I told you that this very hardness, this resistance, is what makes us brittle? It's what causes us to crack under pressure, to shatter when things don't go our way. We see it all the time. People who are rigid in their thinking, inflexible in their plans, they're the ones who break when life throws them a curveball. We've been taught that strength is about being unmovable, like a rock. But in this constant struggle, we exhaust ourselves. We fight against the current of life until we have no energy left. There's a hidden power, a deeper strength, that lies in softness, in yielding. It's a form of resilience that we often overlook because it doesn't look like a battle. It looks like a dance. The ancient Taoist sage Lao Tzu captured this idea perfectly in the Tao Te Ching. He wrote, "Nothing in the world is as soft and yielding as water, yet for attacking what is hard and strong, nothing can surpass it." Think about that for a moment. Water, it has no fixed shape. You can put your hand right through it. It seems like the weakest thing imaginable. But have you ever seen what a persistent drip of water can do to a solid stone? Or how a powerful river can carve its way through a canyon, shaping the very landscape? Water's strength doesn't come from confrontation. It comes from its relentless, yielding nature. It doesn't try to smash the rock. It simply flows over, around, and eventually through it. This is the paradox of water's power. Its softness is its greatest weapon. When faced with a hard, unmoving obstacle, water doesn't meet force with force. It adapts, it yields, and in its persistence, it overcomes everything. So what does it mean to be like water in our own lives? It's about embodying the philosophy of adaptability. Imagine a river encountering a giant boulder in its path. Does the river stop? Does it get angry and try to push the boulder out of the way? No. It simply splits, flows around the obstacle, and rejoins on the other side, continuing its journey as if nothing happened. Water doesn't argue with its circumstances. It accepts them and finds a way forward. It takes the shape of any container it's poured into, whether it's a cup, a vase, or a vast lake. This is the essence of adaptability. To be like water is to be flexible in your mindset. It means letting go of the rigid expectations of how things should be and embracing how they are. It's about being patient, understanding that some obstacles can't be moved in a day. And it's about being persistent, not in an aggressive, forceful way, but in a gentle, continuous flow toward your goals. This gentle persistence is often far more powerful than any burst of aggression. So how can we practically apply this wisdom and start to flow more like water? Here are 3 simple ways to begin. First, release resistance. We spend so much energy complaining about and fighting against things that are completely out of our control of the traffic. The weather, other people's actions. Like a dam holding back a river, this resistance just builds up pressure and frustration. Instead, practice acceptance. When you face something you can't change, stop fighting it. Acknowledge it, and then focus your energy on what you can control, your own path around it. Second, stay soft. Life will present you with challenges and hurts that can make you bitter and hard. Don't let them. A hardened heart becomes brittle. Staying soft means keeping your heart open, practicing forgiveness, and choosing compassion over resentment. It's not about being weak. It's about maintaining your flexibility so you don't break. And third, keep moving. Water's never stagnant, even if it's always in motion, even if it's just a slow trickle. No matter how small your steps are, keep flowing toward your purpose. Even slow, consistent progress will eventually carve canyons. Embrace the wisdom of water. Be soft in your spirit, yet unstoppable in your path. Let go of the need to be hard and rigid, and instead, learn to flow with the currents of life. You'll find a strength you never knew you had. If you want to explore more wisdom on finding your flow and living a more resilient life, join us here at Year Round Chill. Thanks for watching. Be fluid. Let's be free.